Hi guys, Showmofo here, back with some Gnomoria goodness. And we're going to be straight in to the One Kingdom on the first day of spring, year 2. Awesome, well, last game was really nice. We didn't really get anything, we got one gnome, but I now have a vision for the future. I can imagine the first houses going up on here. Around here for the workers and the ambassadors that we host on the perimeter of this, and then we'll probably have streets on the outside to line with market stalls, and passers-by can just wander down the stalls, and it will attract all kinds of nomads. But of course that will attract all kinds of goblin hordes and nasties, so we'll probably have to build an outer garrison to protect our city's growing citizens. I just think it's going to give it some real potential, and watch it all just crumble and burn now. Okay, so we've got a new gnome, and I think his name was Aldo or something, wasn't it? Addo. Okay, what's he going to do? Oh, what do we need? We've got 2 farmers. We really could do with another militia squad. Now, if I'd have got 2 guys, I think I would have just split them into 2 groups of 3 and had 2 militia guys and just kind of struggled on as we're doing now till the end of spring. But we haven't, so I think I'm not going to get that much done with him either way. So I might as well put him to work somewhere. So we've got 2 woodsmen, we've got 2 farmers. We've got our tailor, we've got our leather worker. Our farmers and our herdsmen, I believe, are kind of doing the work of cooks, brewers and bone carvers, although the tailor may be doing the bone carving. I really can't remember. I think for the time being what we might do is set him to be another miner. Where's our nomad? There he is. I think for the time being we'll set Addo to be a miner. He can replace Dro there. As Ollie was the new novice farmer, so Dro can join the. Have we got anyone? No, I think we're keeping. I think these are people we want to keep out now. Eventually, these people in the first reserves, they'll skill up and become things, and then they can go into the second reserves, and you guys can fill this out. I think our other guys have served their time in the military, and they just need to get on with skilling up in their respective professions. Okay, what are we gonna do? Well, I think we're gonna have to go looking for some new stone. I'd quite like to deck this place out, but I quite like this colour stone for sort of a dark interior. It reminds me of the Minecraft. I can't think of the name of it off the top of my head. I hope that's not also bauxite, otherwise that's just terrible of me. I really haven't played Minecraft in so long now. Oh dear. Oh, we've got goblins to butcher. Yep, they're ready to butcher. Good to go. I might give these guys just a little break for let's see, it's sunset now, so we'll give them a break for a bit. They can have a day off for the first day of spring and pitch in, get that stuff slaughtered. And yeah, I really would like to have, you know, if I'm going to have a wall around here, it's going to be some kind of villa-y thing. Now, I could do it out all in logs, but I think I'm going to want some kind of stone. I mean, I may well do individual houses and little walls in logs, but I'd quite like to find a different stone. So, let's see, up here, we came all the way along. And I believe what we want to do is we don't want to start digging really far down on this side of our outpost, because then people can, if anyone starts coming up from the tunnels, they can just head straight down there and bypass our training ground altogether. So I think what I'm going to do is, how high up does that go? That goes up quite high. What about this little place? This would be alright, I can build onto this later. This comes down to here. There's usually stone around all of this kind of watery stuff. A little bit tricky. A little bit tricky. What I might do is just put a second entrance in. For the time being, I mean, we can switch all of this out later, can't we? I can't do it there yet. I have to do that. Okay, let's get going. Yep, they're off butchering that. Those goblins straight into the butty pile. Having a nice snooze and a bit of a rest up. Everything else is ticking over nicely. Food, drink, lovely stuff. Still got a few trees left to fell. I'll get to clearing these last few in a moment. We've got that sorted. Okay, let's drop down a level. Okay, why can't I? Okay, so that's right above there. Ha! Okay. That's a bit tricky. Let's take this right around the back then. Okay, and this comes out on the other side of this. Okay. Oh, I hope you can't hear my stomach rumbling. It's telling me that tea time is fast approaching. Okay, let's rotate that around. Actually, let's have dirt and clay. For the time being, just in case we find any. And let's take this all the way over here. Get our money's worth out of these miners. These guys are all busy little beavers. And I'm going to just get rid of the last few trees. That's on my new stretch of land. Oh, that's lovely. Awesome, well, we're into the rock. And this is just going to be for raw stone at the moment. Okay, let's rotate the map around. Okay, and then we're underneath. Is there any other walls around here? Yeah, there is. So, there's sapphires there. So we can head on over towards there. There's some water here, so there's probably, yeah, there's rocks around there too. Okay, I'm just going to pause this. And I'm going to map some areas out. Okay, this looks like there's going to be more water there. So I'm just going to cancel that. Okay. Nope, that's not a good idea going that close. Okay, we've got to get to over here. Oh, my stomach is rumbling like a massive, massive rumbly thing. Okay, there's we can possibly take out. Water's a bit of a tricky thing. I'm not fully well versed with it just yet. Okay, I think that should get the ball rolling on that. I'm going to dig all of that out and see if we can find anything at that level to give us a clue where to head down next. If not, I'm just going to drop down a few layers and try again with a bit more of an open grid. In here, I'm going to set up a bunch of orchards, and then I'm going to have a think about where to place which one of my lucky chaps, who's been working the hardest and who's going to get a nice lovely house that's back, faces onto the open and has a nice front onto part of our property here. And when I've done that, I will be back to show you guys. Right, so we've got an orange grove and an apple grove. This is already extended out. We've taken our cotton farm all the way along there. I think we're going to extend our strawberry farm out here to match these, just so it's all nice and neat. I've added more stuff to here, a few more sacks in here and here to cope with stuff building up. Let's see, if we go below, my soldiers at the moment, they're having a little bit of a snooze, and this guy's busy. This was a bit clogged up, so I've moved some stuff around. I've dropped the bandages down. I've dropped the bags from 8 to 2, and I've dropped the bandages to 128. And over here, we haven't hit anything really exciting that we didn't know about. We found our raw sapphires over here. There's not much I can do with those at the moment. There's a seam of stone over here. Oh, excuse me, and a seam of stone over here. Now, I could do a whole grid pattern across here, but we're only at a depth of -2. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to open out, I think I will open out a space here. I'm guessing this is all going to be this bauxite. Let's see, 2 from there. Is here. Okay. Does that line up right? Two from there, yep, and 2 from there, yep, that does. Okay, so I'm going to open this up, and then I'm going to do a spiral kind of staircase down to maybe about a depth of 7, -7, and then do another grid pattern, and see if we hit anything there. So I'll be back when I've done that. Oops. Error. Okay guys, I'll be back in a moment. Okay, well we haven't got far with this, but I just noticed something. I've just put my military back. That guy's running off to go to sleep. I've only got 1 unit of military, and I can't take them off training for too long in case anything turns up. And that leaves me with 2 miners, and everyone else is pretty busy. Down here, the guys are only doing a bit and then going off to sleep, and there's no sleep quarters or anything we could possibly do with something. And I was thinking about all of this stone lying around. You know, this needs cleaning up, otherwise we'll end up with golems or some such. And then I realised it looks like we've got coal over here. So I think I'm going to dig this room out, and then we're going to clear up all of this, and then we're going to get the coal and the clay, and we might dig out this little part here, and then if we can't get any more coal, we'll get some wood in the furnace, and I might make one of my miners responsible for that kind of stuff, and the kiln, and we'll at least get some torches out for when we do go down to round about 7, and we'll try maybe and see what the bricks look like for maybe starting to do some brick and fancy log kind of houses out around the perimeter of our wall as a little trial build, because I don't want to go and do too much stuff, because our kingdom value, it's already up to 8,000 odd. If I dig loads down, suddenly haul up a massive stone and maybe find other kinds of stone and just increase the value and don't give it chance to increase the build the military up, we could run into all kinds of trouble. So let's get down here. Yeah, I think once this is done we'll put a stockpile in here for the stone, send the coal back up to the surface, maybe even send the earth back up to the surface. Now let's just see what's here. Oh, I've got a hotkey. I have to remember I've got these hotkeys. Let's just take you out. Oh, I'm already on speeded up. Oh, we got something there. Looks like maybe we've got another sapphire. Because in the past, whenever I found anything like copper or stuff like that and mined it out, that's been imminent death. I just haven't been set up, and suddenly like the wealth of my kingdom's gone up and I've expanded too fast, and it's just totally destroyed me. Yeah, looks like we're finding... Yep, sapphires, that's good. Let's see how we're getting on upstairs. Okay, and I've kind of left this border space, just because I think, I'm not sure how far I'll be taking these orchards out. I may take them lengthways down here, and then I may even have a fancy little house on this end before we get to this bit, and then put a guard tower up. Oh, here we go. Goblins, it's a good job I put my guys back on training, and look now, they're starting to bring better weapons now, aren't they? Had a claymore last time. This guy, he's got a warm copper. Let's see, health. The goblin is in good health. Skills. His fighting's not that brilliant. He's not too... What are our guys like these days? Let's see, Galt is the original. And he's gotten quite good with these. Okay, let's see. Enemies, not all squads, no. Let's see how this goes. Yep. Just make sure we haven't selected all of them. No. Pile in, chaps. Well, goblin's dead. Goblin's dead. Oh, and that's it. Oh, awesome. So this is useful. They're just helping us stock weapons and bits of armour and stuff up, aren't they? Yeah, so I might take this wall back again and then extend those out. And then have a nice house here, and build a little tower or something on this hill. Who knows? Who knows? It's my kingdom, the whole map. My kingdom. The goblins aren't having it. Lovely stuff. Look at that, is that like a little floating island there? On an overhang. Oh, look at that. Can see lots of it there. Lots of it there. Lots of lovely sapphire. Well, we'll be coming for that at some point in the future, but it looks like we've hit a nice little seam of it here as well. I'm not sure of any uses for that other than crafting jewellery to trade. But who knows? Okay, I think this is enough here to designate a stockpile. Bauxite. And let's actually build some crates for that. It's probably going to get through a lot down here. And once the rest of that's clear, I'll put one for dirt over in the corner as well. Really need to get someone on this. Okay, I think that's probably time to wrap it up. I'll see you guys next time, hopefully with this dugout and this dugout and some more fun stuff on the go, and hopefully we'll be getting to build all of our fun little townhouses out around here and quarters for our Gnomi citizens. Okay, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.